Okay, we'll go ahead and get started with the South Carolina student athletes. To my left is Aleighsa Welch, Tiffany Mitchell, and Khadijah Sessions. And again, please identify yourself, both name and media, and then designate who your question's for. We'll go ahead and start right here.
David Gloniger with the state. Khadijah, this is kind of the game that made you stay in Columbia all summer, the opponent that you've been waiting for all year. Just how are you feeling going into this game, and are you worried about maybe nerves taking over the focus?
Not at all. I've been waiting for this game, waiting for revenge. The time is now. Just ready for me and my teammates to go out there and prove what we should have proved last year.
Just raise your hand to ask a question. Right here in the middle.
David Caravella, Charleston Post-Courier. Lisa, you have a teammate on the other team, or former high school teammate on the other team, and I just wonder, I don't think you guys played against each other in the NCAA tournament game last year. Do you have a feel of what it's going to be like going up against her with these kind of stakes on the line?
It's always exciting. When I get an opportunity to play against India, we had some great high school memories together. But at the end of the day, it's still your opponent. And for me, I'm 4 years removed from my high school days, so the friendship part, kind of gets put aside until after the game. But it'll be exciting. But at the same time, like I said, it's still an opponent.
Have you kept up with her at all? I mean, she's kind of played a little bit more of a role for them as the season has gone on.
Yeah, I have. I noticed, she was getting a lot more playing time, especially since Z went down. So, I'm definitely happy for her and the opportunity that she's been able to get, to really prove herself. But, you love them from a distance, especially, with the stakes that are on the line now.
Right in the front row on the right.
Khadijah, you play against Olivia in practice all the time. What kind of defensive player is she, and how good is she on defense?
She's probably one of the best defenders in the country. She pressures you. She gets up in you. She makes everything difficult. She's very quick. She gets you, prepared and ready for players like Latifah Coleman. Really aggressive. Good kid. Yeah, pretty much that's Olivia.
Khadijah, last year, they, kind of packed in the zone, dared you to shoot outside. Do you think they'll do the same this year, especially with as well as you and Asia played last game?
Most definitely. I think they'll probably try their same game plan playing off of me. But we've seen it all season. We know how to work around it, get around it. I've been working on my shot, been working on trying to, make different ways for my teammates to score. So we've been seeing it all season. It's going to be nothing different. So just got to stay in attack mode and run the offense.
Aleighsa, in your 4 years, have you better learned from year to year how to make sure that your legs are fresh late in the season? And was it a learning thing, particularly early, just how long the season can be?
I think definitely, especially coming in my freshman year, you didn't really know what to expect, and you didn't really know how much the grind of the season took a toll on your body. But as you get older, you do learn how to take care of your body, especially when you want to play, deep into March and into April. We're, 30-plus games in and playing multiple games a week. So it is physical, but a lot of it is mental. And the biggest thing I learned is that everybody's physically tired at this point in time in the season. It's about your mental preparation coming into the game and giving yourself upper hand that way.
Brooke Pryor, Durham Herald-Sun. For all three of you guys, how have you guys changed? How's your team changed since the last time you saw North Carolina in the tournament? And looking at film, how have they kind of changed over this season?
Aleighsa, if you would start off.
Okay. I think we're a more dynamic team. We're deeper than what we were last year. Everybody worked on, things that they needed to work on. North Carolina, I think they're more of a fast-paced team than when we played them last year. And, they have a different team than what we played last year as well. So, I just think roster-wise and playing-wise, we're different. Both teams are different than what we were.
Tiffany?
Just to go off what she said, we are a deeper team. I think last year we were kind of one-dimensional, and it was really easy to play us. This year, I think we have a lot more to throw at North Carolina than what we did last year. Like she said, North Carolina's a fast-paced team, so one of our advantages is controlling tempo this game. We're not going to get in a back-and-forth track race with them, so we're just going to try and play our game what we've been doing all season.
Khadijah?
I agree with them too. They said it all, man. They good.
Were you guys excited at all when you saw that North Carolina was in your region, that you could end up facing them here in Greensboro?
I think it was a little bit of excitement just knowing that our season ended last year because of them. So I think it's more fun now that we finally get to play them, and we've kind of been waiting on this game since last year.
Any more questions? Just raise your hand right here on the right side.
Tiffany and Khadijah, you mentioned try not to get in a track meet with them. How important is controlling the ball through their press and not giving them easy turnovers while you guys are trying to bring the ball up?
It's really important. We know they pressure the ball and try to make us play faster than what we need to do. So controlling the tempo is going to be really key. I know if we have it in transition, we'll push it at them, but we're not going to go back and forth and take quick shots, what they probably want us to do.
Just gotta make sure we execute our game plan. Know when they're in the half court press, know where we're going with the ball. Just making smart plays, making an easy play. Don't do nothing we haven't been doing all season.
Any more questions?
Thank y'all.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Gracias. To my Latino followers.